Hey, everybody. So you say, well, what is Loretta doing now? She's extra. So extra. I should have more than one E in my name, right? But because this day is one of the biggest events of my career, my life, and it's personal. So I wanted to invite you to it. And this is a dress that I wore, I think 3 years ago. I will show you as much as I can with my setup that I have here, but it's a gorgeous gown. It's a princess gown, and it has pockets. So, and I absolutely loved wearing it. It was a boutique in Bartlett. Yeah, can't think of the name, but I think it's. I don't know if they still have it anymore, but this is my dress that I wore 3 years ago, maybe four. Yeah. And it was at the Hickory Ridge Town Center in the same room where it will be today. And I absolutely love it. This is one of my most expensive gowns that I had to actually pay for a lot or um, given to me to wear and to promote. But this one I bought because I was wanting to, I felt like it was necessary to, and you can tell it's a little bigger than it was then. Um, so I wanted to support the boutique. It is woman owned. I had to have this dress once I put it on, and it is so perfect. It is so perfect for me. I absolutely love it. And haven't even got my dress for Friday yet. And that's the thing, I'm telling you. So Kindle is crazy like that. I don't get my gowns until like the day of. I know it would stress a lot of people out. It stresses me out too. Seriously, it stresses me out. I'm going to adjust the camera because I'm sitting. Sorry, my arms all in frame. But yeah. So I'm telling you, this day is so super important. I put on a gown at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's going to mean something to me, right? And it is very beautiful. I absolutely love it. Of course, this is not how I had my hairstyle. I don't remember. I just do remember that this is the gown that I wore. And you don't have to do a gown. You said, "Hey, Loretta, I want to come. I don't own a gown. It's not too late to get one." My first gown came from the Goodwill. I promise you, I happened to look up on a beautiful, soft lavender gown for my very first Kindle. And that's when the Goodwill was on Highland Avenue near the University of Memphis. I just feel like I got a hair out of here somewhere. So I'm gonna tell you, you can come to Kindle. You don't have to have this big kind of ball gown. People come in what they wear to church. People just wear a dress. Some guys just wear a slacks and a shirt. Some do the tux. Shout out to American Tuxedo on Riverdale. They have been our tuxedo sponsor. I want to say for at least 5, 6, 7 years. And before then, it was Guy's Tuxedo. Yep, remember Guys on Park Avenue? And what street is that? Highland. Yeah, so I love Highland. Obviously, right? So just wanted to tell you, it is a black tie affair, but if you don't have it, you don't have it. Just feel your best, look your best, and come on. Tickets are still available. We are doing really good on the ticket sales. These honorees are, whew, they're helping me promote, and they always do. I love my honorees. It's probably over 700. I keep saying 658, 670, but I'm pretty sure I keep counting just the ones who have shown up. There are always probably 10, 15 honorees who cannot make it for various reasons. But let me tell you, we're so glad that 2025 Kindle is happening. And yes, this is what I do. I have to keep tugging on these dresses, honey, tugging and tugging. I just keep tugging and tugging, honey, until I get it right. Because you know me, I'm trying not to show too much, even at Kindle. I'm not that girl. But if you are, there's you. I'm talking about Loretta. I can only talk about Loretta. So we have some, I shouldn't have my list. Let me just shout out my honorees for this year. And trophies galore. People see me and it's, I still got my trophy. I'm like, how cool is that? From years ago. Barbara Thompson and Chuck Thompson, they were at the very first one. And Chuck actually was my DJ guy. And reached out the other day. She said, I'm so sorry I can't be there, but I know it's going to be amazing, super amazing. I love you so much. We still have the video from Kindle 2008, I want to say, when we launched. It is incredible. And so let me find my list of Kindle honorees and I'll just share them with you because I'm so proud of them. And when they find out they've been nominated and accepted, and we do countless nominations. My team has to go through so many nominations to decide because we can only take so many, so many. It takes a lot to put this on, and of course, it's expensive. And I haven't reached out to sponsors, although I do have a tuxedo sponsor, American Tuxedo on Riverdale. Tony Johnson Catering has been doing my catering. Let me tell you who did my first catering. I remember Kindle One like it was yesterday. Felicia Bean Barnes was my first caterer ever at Kindle. When I said she knocked it out the park, they raised that bar so high on Kindle One. It is crazy. So I'm praying for my sister Felicia. She is so incredibly awesome and the most giving person. I mean, she set that thing out like she got a call from Oprah, honey. She set it out. I think she did Kindle 2 and 3, and then we did some more. And Tony Johnson Catering has done the bulk of them. We've had others along the way because of his schedule or me asking too late because I do like take on so much and I tend to forget a couple of details. But my Kindle honorees for this year, I think this list is complete. And if you know them, give them a congratulations on their social media. So we have Leonard Cochran, Paula Cochran, Mayor Ken Adams of Olive Branch, John Payne, Pamela Wakefield, Phyllis Johnson, Lyle Johnson, Sherry McClure, Merge Memphis, and Renee Hall and Pastor Hal Hall. If you know them, you know. Right, you know why. Dr. Pam Chapman, Rona Martin, Andrew Martin, Beth Snow from last year, too. She wasn't able to make it, so hopefully she can come this year. Lydia Rosenkrantz, amazing. Pastor Mary Smith with Antioch Church. Oh my goodness, talking about a supporter. What a blessing. And we have Courtney Richardson. He's a dynamic professional in the corporate America way, but he's also dynamic as a man of God. Let me tell you, can preach and sing and so kind and loving. Arlen Berry, Reacher Man, check him out on all social media. Honey, he has a story to tell that is so inspiring. We have Donna Darwin, she can't be there. Baron Irby, he's in Tupelo. He runs Metro Ford out there. He was nominated and approved. And the fabulous Tracy Bethea, hallelujah, FM 97, Greta Weber with CAP and so many other organizations that she support women. Like you wait till you hear it. Ronald and Carolyn Kent. Who doesn't know the fabulous Ronald and Carolyn Kent are givers? Everybody on this list are givers. And then, in 2016, I was just looking at footage from my very first youth Kindle, which is called K&N for Kylan and Naomi, my two grandchildren. They are the Pearson kids. Oh my goodness, you should watch that video. It's on my page. They're so cute and they were so tiny. Now they're like 10 and 11 or something like that. Maybe a little, I don't know, because I don't see them enough to keep up, but near and dear to my heart for so many reasons. Watch the video, you'll find out one of the reasons. And so they were the first K&N. And then we had Bella. I can't think of Bella's last name. We were at the Pink Palace. She got her award. Just so cute, little princess. And then we had two brothers a couple of years ago. Was it last year? And then this year we have Olivia and Gabby White. Oh, talking about how precious they are to me. Not because they're cute kids, but because they are the kind of kids that everybody could be proud of, whether you know them or not. Just kind, respectful, giving, mannerable, just all around great kids. And they give to help others already. They're already being the light for somebody else. Jean Crawford, if you know anything about Bigford Community or Aces of Hope, Jean is the most sacrificial giver ever. And she's been that for me as well and for so many other people. Marlena Shorter and her twin sister, Marlinda Shorter, and Chris Williams. Oh, you guys will meet them. Tamara Bateman can't be there. She has another engagement, but if you know her, Wounded Warrior, I got to get the right name of her organization, but I know yesterday, no, it's the day Giving Tuesday. Yesterday was Giving Tuesday, but it's not too late to give. Support these ministries. Pastor Rolando Rostro and his beautiful bride, Esther Rostro, Bishop Frederick Gillum and his beautiful bride, Miss Trina Gillum, Mary Frances Kelly, you know her. I know you know her. She can't be there, but she is. And then Alinda Callis, Denier Newberry, honey, knocking it out the park with ticket sales and just an amazing person, just super, super amazing. And a couple others that can't be there that they were on the list. I'm telling you, I love Kindle. I love that God chose me to steward this award. And let me tell you the history behind Kindle. And for those who will be there, I'm sorry you got to hear it twice or three times. But I launched the show, God Gave Me Show in 2006. I had my first big live taping at Crichton College in the auditorium and started getting these amazing credentials to cover all these events across the country, New York, LA, even Beverly Hills at this Beverly Hills Hotel. Let me tell you, I joke about this, but it's true. The grass is greener out there. Oh my goodness. So I was covering Night of 100 Stars there. I love, love, love it. And Stellar Wars, Double Wars, all the stuff, right? And these people were getting awards because of their work, the work that they get paid for. But they love it too, not taking anything away from them because they certainly deserve the award. But my point is, there are a lot of people doing stuff for other people who are not getting paid for it, who are not getting awards for it, who are not getting written up in the papers or being featured on live TV segments or anything. And they're making a huge difference in our community. So I was like, Lord, how can I celebrate my annual award, my annual anniversary for the Loretta McNeary show instead of saying, hey, come look at me. My show is this old, this is old. So I said, I want to do something different instead of making it about me. And so that's how the Kindle Award Gala was born in 2008. And I remember my grandmother putting kindling in the fire, right? To help it start. And so I was like, wow, that's what these people do. So that's how come we had, and thank you all for the hearts and the hands up and all that stuff you're doing. I'm trying to watch the camera, right? And tell you about this, but I got so much to do, but I felt like this was important. It dropped in my spirit. And this dress, for those who just tuned in, please go back and watch this. It is from, I think it's Unique Boutique. It was in Bartlett, but I don't think it's there anymore. I don't know. I got to find out. But I'll stand up again so you can see it. But I love, love, love it. I love this dress. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So instead of celebrating my 1 year anniversary, my 2, my 3, my 4, I wanted to make it about other people. And so thus the Kindle Award was in Kindle, because my grandmother told me kindling wood or anything that helps start a fire is kindle. You're kindling it. And I also learned that in the Jewish faith, they have the 8 candles. I forget, I can't think of the name, Manasseh. Anyway, they light these candles for Hanukkah. And they call it kindle the light, kindle the flame. And I just found that out like a few days ago watching some Hallmark movie, right? I learned so much from watching Hallmark movies. I keep going down these rabbit holes, but that's me. I go down rabbit holes or take a different exit, but I always jump back on 55 or 240. Um, yeah. So Kindle is magic. For lack of a better word, I wish I had a really spiritual word. It is the Holy Spirit. I know that. But something that helps explain so everybody can understand. It's like some Kindle dust, some Kindle gold mist happens at Kindle, and everybody feels it. Everybody is covered with it. Everybody leaves with it. And it stays and it stays and it stays on you. So even not just the honorees, this is for everybody in that room, right? I love this, love your wardrobe and Hallmark. Renee, we love hair and makeup. You and I, we got to spend more time together because we are like the same person in so many areas. I love you so much. I call it a blessing to call you and Hal friends. And yeah, Kendall, wait till you get there. From the moment you arrive, the magic meets you on the parking lot and it gets you all the way. So when you come in the front door at the mall, at the town center, come all the way, you'll see this merry-go-round. I mean, yes, they still have a merry-go-round. I know it's called something else. what else is it called other than merry-go-round? But anyway, so when you see the merry-go-round, you're gonna go veer to your right and keep going so you get on that main hallway. And then the community ballroom will be on your left. So come in, check out the merry-go-round, and then go to your right of it to that hallway, and you'll find the community room. Merry-go-round, go to the right, and the room is on the left. And Renee, yes, yes. So, we love all things girly, 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 girly. So, Youth Kindle Award, Olivia and Gabby are the receivers of, and the well-deserved two young ladies. They're like 8 and 9, and I call them my daughters. I told Linda White she had them for me. They're really mine because that's how much I love them and they love me too. But Linda's an excellent photographer, an excellent wife and mother. She is one of my sisters. You're gonna love her. We will have photos of professional photographer there. So she's going to have her backdrop and taking pictures. So Platinum Events is going to come help me set up the room tomorrow. Tony Johnson Catering is going to provide the most delicious, and I don't even get to eat. I have to take home leftovers because I'm moving. I want to make sure I see and touch and hug and spend time with every person there. That is so important to me. So you can't say you didn't have a good time. Nobody talked to you. I'm going to personally talk to you. Yes, I'm doing 100 million other things, but it's so uberly, gigantically, enormously important that I touch every person that spends and shares time with us at the Kindle Awards Gala. This is the 17th annual. So let me tell you we'll have the program. Sharonda Colley Oliver, if you've heard that angel sing, you're in for a treat. Spoken word artist Nick Nova is performing. Yes, 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 yes. And for those who don't know why you see me doing this is applause for art, for spoken word, for poets. So we're not interrupting with the claps, I guess, but we just do this, right? I know it's not this, it's not clock that T. I did that in front of my sons, and they were like, and my daughter-in-laws, they were like at Thanksgiving, clocking that T, honey. From Bangladesh. Okay, that is so cool. So rabbit hole. Renee, did you go down, rabbit hole after rabbit hole and exit after exit? But anyway, I always get to my destination. So is life, honey. So is life. So don't get so structured and so focused that you got to go straight, because I promise you it's not a straight line to destiny. It is going to be a lot of other stuff. So yeah, so I'm telling you, Kindle honorees have been calling every day. They've been buying tickets, and to buy tickets, you can send me a DM on here, and I'll send you a very secured link, or you can do Cash App, or you can do PayPal, you can do Venmo or Zelle. There are tons of ways to purchase your ticket or to make a donation. And if you want to sponsor, it's not too late. You'll get your table, and the promotions that you would have gotten pre and post and current Kindle announcement, you'll get it afterwards. And let me tell you, this Kindle juice lasts, honey. Kindle Mist lasts. Kindle Dust lasts. Kindle Magic lasts months and months after Kindle, until it's time to start planning and talk about Kindle 2026. And I will have my books there. Live Like You Believe. You kept saying, hey, Loretta, I want to get that book. I heard so much about it, or I just want to support you. Well, honey, you can buy it to support me, but that book is going to increase your capacity to understand and to believe in yourself, and mostly in what God has called you to do. And it's not just a book, it's a workbook. And now it also has a journal for those notes, not just for Live Like You Believe. Rabbit hole number 599. Y'all, God is so good. And let me say this too. Here's another rabbit hole. Just because I'm on here and you see me doing my live, you see the celebrity guests and all of that stuff and the topics that are just so right now relevant, and the growth of the show now airing and over an additional 4 million households in Tampa Bay, Florida, and Denver, Colorado. Whew, I have struggles too. I have tests. I have tests just like everybody else. The enemy will come against me too. There's not a person he won't come against. You know, if he came against Jesus, he's coming for you and me. But the thing is, now I have a lot of word. I spend a ton of time in the presence of the Lord. So he strengthens me as he's stretching me. That's a word for somebody. He's strengthening me as he is stretching me. And he is also providing for me, right? And I don't crumble and fall out and um, block people out of my life trying to deal with it on my own like I used to. I just go to God. He refreshes me, He restores me, He helps me recover, and He reminds me of His promises. And I know He's a promise keeper. That's why I'm able to keep doing all this stuff. This year, 2025, I hosted more events than I did in the last 3 or 4 years. Every month, it was something different. Or a refresh of something old, and God will sustain you. I promise you. Use it. I only have, yeah, we all have the same amount of time. It's how you choose to prioritize, and God is first, family second, and then his calling on my life, right? So I had to prioritize it. And sometimes I was getting family before him, and he still loved me and took care of me because I do treasure my family, my sons so much, and my daughters in laws. And I don't, so if you hear me say daughter, it's my daughter in laws. I'm just going to call them daughters because I love them that much. They just so good. And my grandchildren, I call them bonus babies. So yeah, I love this conversation. Lucinda, hey Lucinda, she's also an honoree alumni and one of my dear, dear friends. So I don't know if you remember this. I'm going to show up and I'm going to stand again and show you all this dress because I have some people on that had not seen it. And I had to tug it a lot, right? Let's see. I had to, and it has pockets. I'm gonna do the turn, slow turn, slow turn, slow turn, honey. Yes, I used to model. I actually modeled this year at an event, or was it twice this year? And it's a little, it got a little need some altering because 3 years ago, I guess my waistline was smaller. But anyway, and this thing comes all the way to the gown. I mean, to the floor. It's all the way to the floor, y'all. And it has this petticoat thing under here, and it is just gorgeous. I love this. I actually own one of these. So this one is attached to the dress, and it has layers and layers of stuff. And honey, when I say gown, ball gown, ball gown, ball gown, ball gown. But hope this chair, I should be sitting on it like this. And I have to keep adjusting it because honey, we have treasures we're not trying to show to everybody. But let me just sit here. So let's see. And yeah, I tug on this dress, honey, because like I told you, it's a bit larger. So if anybody want to buy it, I'll have it dry clean and you can buy it. It'll be yours. I think this is either a 12 or 14. So it's gorgeous. It's been sitting in my closet all these years. I modeled it last year. Anyway, any other questions about Kindle Awards Gala? Tickets are only $65. I know everything's going up. Everybody's charging their tickets, but I want people to be in the room. I want people to be in the room. So God takes care of Loretta. God always takes care of Loretta. Hi, Lucinda. Yeah, this dress, I'm telling you, it is layered so well. And I don't know, I wish I don't have a camera person right now. It's just me, but I'm showing you the best that I can with what I have set up here. Uh, yeah, so it is gorgeous. It has pockets. I love dresses with pockets. I absolutely love dresses. And then this little gold belt thing right here. Yeah. So I think it was Unique Boutique in Bartlett. I'll get the name of it. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I stayed on here 23 minutes. That was pretty cool. So yeah, Kindle. And I was telling them, Lucinda, that I do not have my dress for Friday yet. I do not have my dress. Every year is like this. Actually, Amelia Cole, Dr. Amelia Cole, she and I met at the place in Bartlett. Maybe it was 3 years ago. And she purchased a dress and I purchased a dress. She and her husband, Danny, Pastor Danny, have been my co-host, my MCs, my mistress of ceremonies for 5, 7 years. And so we went and got dressed. And then let me tell you, 1 year before, we also had on the same designer from Dealers, tuxedo, collar, black dress. I think she had the pantsuit on. I had the dress on, the gown. We didn't even know. So we've been clicking like that. It just happens. She knows not to ask what color. I don't know. I have no idea what color I'm wearing. Dr. Pam Chapman from the Mississippi Delta. I just called your name, Dr. Chapman. I hope you can make it because I told them you are an honoree. If you guys have not heard of Dr. Pam Chapman, where have you been? I've been knowing of her for years. She and I know each other. We haven't really connected, but we will in 2026. She is like the queen of the Delta. All things helping underserved communities to make sure that they are not underserved anymore on her watch. Super amazing person. Dr. Amelia said she would be extremely, she knows, she knows. I looked, I ordered a couple. I ordered the dress from Shein. It's beautiful, but when I got it, it was like y'all gave me Bufas, and I was trying to get Boaz dress, right? And it just had to go back. I ordered another one from Amazon. Not sure it's gonna get here in time. It's cute, but it can look like it can look because when I was looking for houses, rabbit hole alert, rabbit hole alert. Um, when I was looking for this house, I went to a ton of houses and I would see pictures right online, and the house would look nothing like the picture. Hey, Paul Gaffney, you guys know Paul, Coach Paul. He is an honoree. I still have your award. You got to come to Memphis this Friday and get it. Paul Gaffney is a good friend of mine. He is with you guys know the name Showtime, right? From the Harlem Globetrotters. I think I have that right. Well, that's my friend, Paul. I challenged him to a game of basketball, horse or something. He's way taller than me. He knows basketball. He's like a legend, and I challenged him. That's me. And then I wonder where Nicholas get all that confidence from. He has to remind me. It's hilarious. Okay, rabbit hole. Yeah. So, Dr. Pam Chapman, I hope you can be here. Call me. I sent you my number on email. I need you to show up so we can celebrate you. But I'm telling you, people from around the country are honorary alumni. So it's not just a Memphis Kindle Awards Gala, although a lot of them are. But I know you're scared. I know you're scared, Paul. I know it. I know you're scared. You don't want all this 5-3. You don't. I was a coach too. I coached basketball for a league. Yes, for those who don't know, rabbit hole alert. Well, y'all. Anyway, I was a teenage boys basketball coach for ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And we were winners too. My boys were hard, y'all. They were threat. Oh Lord. I had those boys that nobody else wanted to coach. But my son talked me into it, Nicholas, right? And it was one of the greatest joys of my life to be their basketball coach. And until I started constantly showing up, being where I said I was going to be, doing what I said I was going to be, I earned their trust and their respect. And if you see them today, they were like, we love Coach McNair, and they will hurt you over Coach McNair. I promise you, for real, for real. So I would never tell them anything. So they became my sons too. Paul Gaffney, y'all go check him out, follow him, support his organization. He is doing great work still. And he called me Miss Loretta McNary. I love it. I love it. So anyway, I just want to encourage you, you don't have to be suited and booted. Just feel your best, whatever you're wearing, and come enjoy Kindle. And let me say this, if you really want to be a Kindle and you're saying, Loretta, I don't have $65. If I did, I would come. Send me a DM. I will get a sponsor for you so you can come and enjoy the magic of Kindle. You need to be in the room. If it's on your heart to be there and that's the only reason you can't come, just send me a DM on Facebook or go to my website and send me a message and we'll make it happen so you can be in the room and get some of that Kindle magic. It is so magical. I'm so blessed and I'm so favored by God. Oh my God. It still amazes me that he trusts me and he loves me like he said he does. And he loves you the same way. I'm not like his favorite or anything, although I feel like I'm his favorite, but he has no favorites. He loves all of us the same, but I really do feel like I'm his favorite. Anyway, thank you. I hope this uplifted you. I know I said to just count down the Kindle. It's 2 days. Kindle is 2 days away. And I'm so thankful for everybody who has walked this journey with me. My best friend, of course, is Tony Johnson Catering and Janice Owsley, Monica Renee. They have been picking up pieces, y'all, to get here because they know it's stressful. And I take it all in stride. I'm doing it all. I'm picking up the cake. I'm ordering stuff. I'm doing the whole thing. And I get to go set up all day tomorrow after the DeSoto County Rabbit Hole Alert. I'm gonna start doing that rabbit hole alert. That's mine. Hashtag rabbit hole alert. The DeSoto County AARP chapter holiday celebration is tomorrow at the Ranger. I love hanging out with these people. They inspire me, they encourage, and they are the funniest people ever. Oh, they're so fun. And they're serious about it, but it's so funny, cracks me up. But honey, age is truly, truly just a number. Age is just a number. It's mindset, beloved. It is how good do you feel about your life and yourself and what's possible and positive, honey. Because I'm going to look like this at 120. Watch what I say. I'm going to fall asleep when I get 120, somewhere between that year, and go on to be with the Lord. Not until then. I got a lot of work to do, and God is so good and faithful. And I decree and declare that thing that if you and I don't, no sickness, nobody gonna have to take care of me, do nothing. But if somebody does have to take care of you, it's okay. Thank God you got somebody to take care of you and to be there for you. And if you're the caregiver, make sure you're taking a rabbit hole. Right? Make sure if you're a caregiver, let me tell you, caregivers are the strongest people that I know. They are taking care of others, but this is the thing though, they forget to take care of themselves. So I pray moving forward, caregivers, take care of yourself too. Take good care. Spoil yourself. Get some time away. When people say, "What can I do?" Assign something. If it's just bringing another case of Cokes and you already got 5 cases of Cokes, learn to allow to receive. That's part of the blessing. Learn to allow other people to be a blessing to you. I'm talking to Loretta. I'm talking to Loretta. Anyway, okay, so we're at 31:43. Countdown. Thank you all for indulging me and sharing this time with me. I got so much work to do. Me from, is it 2023? Me to 103. Okay, Lucinda, I'm not sure what that meant, but I'm so glad you were on here with me. Again, I don't have my dress yet, but I promise you on Friday, that dress will be sold to me and it will be in my closet waiting on me to get ready. So, Kindle Award Gala, December the 5th. This is number 17. Number 17. Woo-hoo. And first time, I'm going to make sure I do some kind of celebration at the Kindle Awards Gala for the 19th anniversary of the Loretta McNary Show. Yes, 19 years being on air across the country. I don't even know how many interviews I've done. If somebody, I could not tell you. I know it's thousands and thousands and thousands. I can't tell you how many times I've been on red carpets. I cannot tell you any of that because it's important at the time, but after you do that, you're planning for the next one, planning for something bigger, for larger. 2026, I will be interviewed on the red carpet, not doing the interviews only. I myself will be walking the red carpet in a designer gown and a chauffeured limousine that has dropped me off with my sons, my grandchildren, and my daughters going to receive an award. So I get to walk on that red carpet somewhere in Atlanta, New York, LA, and everywhere else. I'm speaking it because I'm also going to be. Oh, you're right. On 103, you're going to live to be 103. Okay. God promised in Genesis 1:20. So 103 is great too. So I'm talking, and then with this book, honey, we have requests, and I'm working with people in 3 different cities already to bring the Live Like You Believe conference there. And we're going to be pitching me to come speak at colleges, churches, other conferences. God is doing it. How big can you believe? And then God's going to top it. He's going to top it. If you want bologna, he's going to give you steak. If you want steak, he's going to give you a tomahawk or whatever it is. But God always elevates. He does not do subtraction. He only multiplies and adds. He does not subtract and he does not divide. But he will take the wealth from the wicked to give to the righteous. Now that's could be it's subtraction for them, but it's multiplication for us. So rabbit hole alert. Everybody have say rabbit hole alert. So things are changing. 2026, honey. Even this year, December 2025, is going to be super amazing, more amazing than anything you could have asked, dreamed, or believed for. God is doing it according to Ephesians 3:20. And not just for me, but for you too. Just got to do the work and you got to believe. And while you're doing all that, you got to help other people. Honey, the secret sauce to faith and doing the work and helping others. You gotta help other people. And it doesn't have to be financially always. You have other treasures. You have the time, quality time with somebody else, serving them. Maybe you go cook a meal. Maybe you go help clean out their closet. I don't know, but you got to give. Everybody got something they can give. Love your rabbit hole alerts. Thank you, Lucinda. Hashtag rabbit hole alert. God, it's so good. Okay, so when you see me, just do rabbit hole alerts or LLYB. Because that's the other thing. Hashtag LLYB for live like you believe. That's my secret sauce. I thought it was crazy faith, and it is. But God gave it a more elevated name. Live like you believe. I live like I believe God's gonna do it for me. I live like I believe God will do it. It may not be at the moment I want it or I feel like I need it. He's either going to give you the money or he's going to give you grace. He's going to give you the money for it or he's going to pay the bill or he's going to give you grace, an extension or just pay half or just pay something. God will work it out. Don't be tied to how he does it. Just be tied to his results. All right. Hey, Arlen, I talked about you earlier. That's the Reacher Man. I told you guys to go follow Reacher, not Preacher Man, but Reacher Man. He is reaching the masses. On his story is truly a testimony to God's goodness and his grace, resilience, and tenacity and wanting. Praying mama, praying mom and praying daddy alert. I promise you, y'all kids don't understand. We are the prayers answered for our mom, our dad, our grandparents, uncles, and aunts, and people who love us. We are living their prayer results today. Yes, so you may not see it today, but honey, those prayers gonna get answered. All right, that's enough rabbit hole alerts. That's enough. Yes, live like you believe. All right, can't wait to see you at the Kindle Awards. You and your family. Thank you guys so oh my goodness, so much for your support. And how can you support me? Of course, buy tickets, become a sponsor, buy my book, pray for me, and share everything you do. I do on social media. I do really well in the Nielsen ratings. That's what counts in my world. Social media does count for social media, and some people are looking at that in my industry. But honey, as long as my Nielsen ratings keep me up there at 1, 2, and top 3 in my time slot, that's a lot. That's winning. That's winning. But to win on social media, I can't do it by myself. I can continue to do great content, inspirational content, motivational content, encouragement, sharing these celebrity interviews, great topics, information. But if you don't help me reach your friends and family and share the information, not so much for me, but for so that they can have it. Numbers matter, and not just for me. Go and follow everybody that's on here. Follow Lucinda. She has a group and a personal page. Dr. Amelia Baker Cole, Marriage Oneness. Go follow them on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Arlen Berry, Reacher Man, all on social media. That's how you help, not just watching it and then telling me you saw it online, but you didn't like it or comment. Share it. Share it. And I'm asking you, I don't normally ask, but I'm asking you to share my interviews from the mornings with Loretta, share my post about encourage. If it encouraged you, don't you want to share it? Because the world is sharing the negativity. How do you overcome all the negativity on social media? You share the good. Like anything else, you be the light in darkness. Rabbit hole alert. Anyway, okay, that's 38 minutes. You know, I don't normally do this. Arlen, thank you for the amen. I'm always giving information and you don't get to see me or talk to me. So I wanted to do that today and talk about the countdown to Kindle. They count down to Macy's Parade. They count down to the tree lighting ceremony in New York, which is tonight. Yeah, I get all these alerts. So NBC Peacock and NBC is where you can watch the tree lighting in New York on Times Square. They're doing that tonight. I'll probably post about that too. Yeah, share, honey. This is just think of it as currency, social media currency. You have social media currency, share it, right? And the more you share, guess what? The more stuff comes back to you. Anyway, that's my time. What do I say? Y'all say it with me. You know it. It's three things been saying the whole 19 years of the show. 19 years. It's gonna be a huge celebration for year 20 in 2026. Think positive. Think positive. Dream big, gigantic dreams. So big, you like, there's no way. But you know the way. God is the way. Think positive, dream big old dreams. And then the third thing, help someone along the way. Help somebody else do the same. It can be small in your mind, but it's big to somebody on the receiving end. And then number four, that just conceptualizing it all is, who knows what I'm going to say fourth? Who knows what the fourth one is? Live like you believe, beloved. All right, till next time. Bye for now. Thank you all so much for sharing time.